there's a lot of ladies out there in their 40s and 50s who have given up on love, who feel like there's just not a perfect match out there for them, and the dating sucks, and that men have given up. And yes, some men have given up. They don't care to be in a relationship, they're just over it. But it doesn't mean that your perfect match is not out there, right? Or that you should never give up. You should never be giving up at all in any aspect of your life. Now, in this First Dates hotel, there are two ladies, okay? So when I first saw them, I was like, oh no, right? Because they're beautiful, they're confident, they're smart, they're just the full package. But a lot of the times when these beautiful women reach that age and that maturity, sometimes they can be super guarded because they've been through some relationships, if they have some baggage, and they don't want to commit, so they're afraid of committing. They become judgmental and they make assumptions based on, how somebody looks and what they're seeing for the first couple of seconds. They don't even give that person a chance. So let's get into their world.
She worked in the Junior Gaultier shop in Newburgh Street, and I was a stylist.
So it's been about 20 years, isn't it, or something like that?
Have a sip of your wine?
Yeah.
Sometimes what happens with dating is that when you surround yourself with people that are guarded as well, just like yourself, you then almost, to deter people from you, and then you end up together. All the people that are struggling to date, you're in a little pack.
She is a dealer alone, Patsy.
I'm not!
Yes, you are.
Hi there.
Sarah's date is 47-year-old father of two.
Friends have said, look, you're a catch, you've got your own business, like you've got your own house. But it's been so long since I really sort of dated. There's a real confidence thing.
Already, he just seems like, you can just see his aura. He just seems like a good guy, like smile, positive vibes, positive energy.
I was with my partner for 22 years. And since she died, I have started dabbling in internet dating. The fact that my daughter applied for me is massive to me. It's like an endorsement to say, off you go, Dad. So, you know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. Go on and be happy again.
So, oh my God, it's getting me emotional. It just shows, what a good guy he is. This is why I can't watch these shows, because I'm literally just going to be sitting here crying. And it hasn't even started. So, all I want to say is that already you can just see, like, it's I don't know if it's just me, because I can really observe people and like their tendencies and everything and their behaviors, but already, I think in like 2 minutes you can notice somebody's soul, like who they are, within like 2 to 5 minutes. I know who he is, and I don't even need to know him. I love that he is talking to his daughter, and he's talking about how she gave him permission to go out and date after his wife passed away. So I just find that, just everything, like whatever he's doing, I'm just like, I love you. You're amazing.
Hi, Joe.
Joe, nice to meet you, Joe. How are you doing, Joe? How are you doing?
I'm very good.
I'm very good.
Andy. Sarah.
How you doing, Sarah? How you doing, Sarah? Nice to meet you. It's an ambush.
How crazy is it to go on a double date with your friend? I think that is just, that seems like a lot of fun. But you can see how they both are like, their friends are communicating through their eyes, like, but already I can see that she doesn't seem that attracted to him. And again, this is what happens when you get a bit older. You tend to, you are attracted to who you are attracted to. But to be honest, I don't know. I feel like once you've been with good-looking people, and you're like, oh, attraction is great, but then you realize, wait, attraction doesn't mean that person is going to hold my hand and be there for me when I really need them. They're not really going to listen to me, when I need to tell them something, or, they're not really going to support me in my career, whatever it is. And so attraction cannot be, this is just what I'm noticing, by the way. I know I'm going on tangent, but I just don't think that she's attracted to him. Let's keep on going.
love Joe so much, and she really wanted to meet someone lovely, and that is not going to be the man for her.
What do you like to eat generally?
I don't know. I'm interested in just being a little bit different, but
Yeah.
I would be intimidated to go on a date with her. I'm not gonna lie. I would, because she already seems a bit closed off, and it's just what I'm noticing. Okay, you can disagree, and that's okay. And I know some people take some time to open up, and that's okay as well. Need some drinks flowing.
If that's not her usual type, maybe that's what's needed in this kind of situation.
I know.
I've seen some surprises and turnarounds on these sort of things,
Smart bartender. Listen to him. He's been in that environment for a long time.
Hi there, I'm Dave.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Dave.
Dave.
What do you do?
I produce fashion shows. And
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
What about you?
And, I've got an aluminium fabrication business.
Okay.
So it's really.
How long
a
ago
real
did you
newbie.
get divorced?
I'm widowed.
You're widowed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm widowed.
sorry.
So yeah, that was
Sorry.
about 2.5 years ago. What about you? What's your story?
Oh God, I'm not going to tell you everything now.
Well, I don't think that's really fair because he fully opened up to her and he's like, this is what happened. And then when it was her turn, he's like, I don't want to say it. No, I don't want to say it. A little bit of being guarded. But to be honest, the right person that really is patient and they want to like unravel, peel the onion a little bit like he's going to do. Or he will, he might not, I don't know. That right person, when you find them, they will help you open up a little bit. But you have to still do a little bit of the work there, right? To open up, especially when you're on a date. But I understand because you're in front of people as well. So I get it. I mean, on TV.
You're deflecting now.
I am. I'm
You are
deflecting to
rather
this
deflecting.
very attractive egg.
They both have not stopped smiling. Like, do you see the difference between them and then the other couple? Like, the other couple, they are like, I feel like she's like a principal and he's like a little student, and it's just like, it's not happening. And then with them, she is a little bit guarded, but she still is like, there's a bit of banter there. There's a bit of jokes, and you could see that he is attracted to her, at least from what I'm noticing. He does look like he's attracted to her. You see that eye contact, which is, they both are holding eye contact, which is great. They both are smiling, joking, laughing. Like, this is the chemistry that we're talking about. Let's see what happens next.
But I just probably come over as slightly standoffish. What are the sort of places you play at then, generally?
a lot of friends' parties and weddings of friends. No money in it. It's just doing it as favours. Where do you DJ?
Well, I've done loads and loads of massive things. Actually, I did Glastonbury this year.
What I'm noticing also on this date is that nobody is asking deep questions. It's all very surface level. And sometimes that tends to happen. You attract who you are. So if you're someone who's surface level, you most probably will attract somebody who's also surface level. Even though you might think that, oh, I'm so deep and I'm so this and that. But on dates, you might be putting on a mask that you're surface based. And so then that other person is gonna, connect with you. And they're also surface based. I think it is vital on dates to stop wasting your damn time and asking questions that are not gonna allow you to learn about that person, about their behaviors, about the character, about their integrity, about their values. You're missing that whole person. And I get it, dating is fun and we're meant to have fun, yay. I think it should be a mixture. It should be a bit of, banter, laughter, and then, okay, let's get to know you a little bit more. Like, what happened? And again, this is just me. A lot of people might disagree with me, and that's completely fair. It's just coming from somebody who's dated and been married and got a divorce. So this is just coming from my own experiences, right? And what I have seen work.
But usually they know what I do. Then we end up talking about DJing and music, and then it all gets to a bit kind of this laddie chit chat, and the whole romance goes out of the window. I didn't want to start talking about music and DJing because then I end up just rattling on for whatever. It's fine,
No, it's cool. I mean, it's a shared interest. But then we've got other shared interests, so it's not a problem.
She might be finding that the men might not want to be romantic with her because she is in control. If you want a man to be romantic with you, then you need to allow him to do that. And the way that you allow him is for you to change your state. Because if you're coming in with the controlling nature, then he's not going to want to do that with you. He wants to be your friend. He most probably is not finding that attraction because you're not opening up or being vulnerable, right? Now, again, it takes two to tango. If she was a little bit more softer and just like really was curious about him, she would, get to know him.
And then all over since then. What about you? Always Essex?
You just glossed over that. What did you so gloss over that? Oh, we're going to have to peel back those layers a little bit later, aren't we? Oh. You're a real onion, aren't you?
Yes.
Come on. What's your story then?
There's no real story apart from... Do you know what? I always feel that my story is...
Fucking hell, Sarah.
I feel like my...
You're a whole nother level of deflection, aren't you?
We were so in love with each other. I knew him for about 15 years. I was with him for 9. And we got married at the end of the 9 years. And then he left after 4 months. And he walked in about midnight and he said, "Don't love you anymore." I'm going, you just keep asking yourself, what did I do?
First of all, that is exactly how we need to be on a date. And again, it takes a while. If you're somebody who's guarded and you've been hurt, like as how she just mentioned, she was in a relationship for a very long time. And then one day after they got married, it's such a weird how that happens. But after they were together for 9 years and then they got married, I think I'm butchering the dates, but it's okay. They got married. And then after 4 months, he's like, "I don't love you anymore." And that's like a trauma, like that's a scar. That's the baggage that we're talking about. And so that is what is causing her to be a little bit more like, "I don't want to tell you everything because I don't know if I can trust you. And I don't know if you're going to, leave me tomorrow." And so that's the fear. And the fact that he was patient with her and he made a little joke and he kind of warmed her up a little bit. And when she's talking, you see like his eyes are gorgeous. He's like looking at her soul. Like he's literally listening. He's paying attention. He's not looking at the waitress or thinking about what he's having. He really is present with her. That is so freaking attractive. Like And so you can see that with somebody who is patient and they're your person, like I feel like they're a really good match. And she tried to open up a couple times, but then she would deflect and she would change the topic. And he still was like, "Let's go in, let's talk about this." And he kept on asking. And then she ended up, sharing. So I feel like a lot of people that are guarded, yes, it's tough out there, but at the same time, if you do find somebody that is willing to just be a little bit patient with you, it can definitely work as well.
One door closes, another one opens, isn't it?
Did you see how he reframed that for her? Like one door closes, another one opens. Like that is what you want. You want a partner to genuinely like make your bad day or bad experience and turn it into a lesson or something that you learn and just like really see your pain and give you a warm hug and that show that he actually listened to what she said. So I do feel like they're gonna definitely hit it off. And it's funny because when she came into the picture, it was her and her friend. And I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be good, because sometimes both of the friends that are saying yes to each other's behaviors that are not that great, they can enable each other to stay stuck. Enabler. That's what they're doing, right? So the fact that she met him and he just seems like such an amazing man and he seems like he's attracted to her. She does seem like she's attracted to him. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because I just want you to know that there is somebody for each and every one of us. But it all starts with us. And we always have the capacity to love, no matter how heartbroken we are, no matter, you know, when a man walks out on us and says, I don't love you anymore, like that, nothing can be worse than that. I don't think so. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And so if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, please let me know down below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.